Hi guys, in this video I kind of talk about the 5 things that landlords need to look out for in 2026 and to make it a successful year. So there's obviously been 5 major changes hitting landlords this year. I'm going to break them down to show exactly what's changed and what you need to do. Of course, 1st of May 2026, it's only been a month and 14 days. It's been the biggest one, the Rent Reform Act. So Section 21 is gone. There's no more no-fault evictions. All tenancies are now rolling periodic agreements, no more fixed terms. Now, landlords can only evict using Section 8 grounds now. And if you had existing tenants, you had until the 31st of May to serve them an official information sheet. Otherwise, you're looking at a civil penalty of up to £7,000. This one alone changed everything in terms of how you manage a tenancy. The second thing is the fact that there is a policy of making tax digital. So if your gross rental income outside of a limited company, so if you're self-employed and your gross rental income is over £50,000 in the 2024-2025 tax year, you are now legally required to submit quarterly digital updates to HMRC. So no more just filing a self-assessment once a year. You need to be NTD compatible. So that means using a software such as an accounting software. And your first quarterly update deadline is the 1st of August, 7th of August 26. If you're not sure whether you're in scope, speak to your accountant. I know someone, I can put you in touch with someone. The other thing that's going to happen later on in 2026 is the new EPC metrics. So the government is overhauling how energy efficiency is measured. 4 new headline metrics are coming: fabric performance, heating system, smart readiness, and energy costs. And separately, the proposal on the table, and has been for the last 2 years, is a minimum of an EPC rating of C for new tenancies from 2028 and existing tenancies from 2030. So it might be worth getting ahead now rather than scrambling later. There's also the common hold and leasehold reform bill. The draft was meant to be published in January 26. The goal was to phase out leasehold flats and replace them with common hold, similarly to how flats are owned across Europe and the US. For leaseholds holders, this is a huge long-term. Ground rent will be capped at $250, and forfeiture is going to be abolished. It's not going to happen overnight. Clearly, it hasn't happened so far, but the direction is clear. Leasehold is on the way out. Now, last thing is the letting agent regulation. Still, there's no minimum qualification required to be a letting agent in this country. That's despite a consultation and a working group report back in 2019. Hopefully in 2026, we've still got 6 months of the year left to go. In terms of that, there's going to be higher standards when you're actually using a letting agent. So to recap, we have the Renters' Rights Act, we've got the Making Tax Digital, we've got new EPC metrics, we've got leasehold reform, as well as potential agent regulation all in 1 year. Now, landlords who come through this well are the ones treating it as a reason to tighten up their operations. So look, if you found this useful, connect with me on LinkedIn and drop a question, comments, anything you want me to kind of break down further. I can kind of look into that and kind of answer your questions as well. But these are the 5 things that landlords